Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm super excited to share a new video with you today using some of the new Simon Hurley Create release. I'm going to be using this stamp set from the January-February release. I love the flowers here. This one is called Flower Picking Friends and it is super duper cute. I'm going to create an elegant card today using this gorgeous floral image here and some of these super cute sentiments. I always like to experiment and try new things, kind of get out of what I guess my normal comfort zone when I'm creating things like this. So I'm super excited to try this out. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, to get started, I'm using my original size MISTI and a piece of the Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock. I chose the original size MISTI over the mini MISTI for this project because I knew that I wanted to hang the flowers off of the edge, so I wanted to give myself a little bit more room to do that. Now, I did stamp out that first floral image from the Flower Picking Friends stamp set in the Woof color from Simon's line of dye inks. If you're interested in learning more about dye inks, I recently did a video on 10 different ways that you can use dye ink pads. So I'll put a link to that up here in the top right corner if you want to check that out. So what I'm doing here is using full sticky back post-it notes. So this is like a regular post-it note, except for instead of one part that's sticky and the rest of it being not sticky, it's the opposite. So most of it is sticky except for just one little bit that's not. And this is great for creating masks. Now I knew that I wanted to do some repeat stamping and I wanted to layer up these floral images, so I decided to create a couple of masks, and all I did to do that is stamped the same image directly onto this post-it note and then cut it out using a pair of nice sharp scissors. I frequently get comments about how I'm really good at fussy cutting, but really I think it's just the movie magic, because I struggle with fussy cutting, I think just like everyone else, and we kind of have a love-hate relationship, fussy cutting and I, and I don't really like to do it, but I find myself doing it a lot. But I did want to throw that out there that I do speed up my videos, otherwise we would be here all day. So it looks like it doesn't take me that long, but really it's like 3 times as long as what it takes me in the video. But you know, just so you know. All right, so I go ahead and layer that post-it note directly on top, and then off camera I did go ahead and cut the other mask out as well. Now in order to get that layered effect, I'm going to go ahead and use the floral image, the same exact image, and just stamp it in another location on my panel. Because I have that masked off with the post-it note, it makes it look like the image that I stamped next is behind the image that I have masked off once I remove that mask. And that gives you the ability to stamp multiple images and create depth in your projects, which I think is a really nice thing to be able to do, because it takes your card making from kind of basic to, wow, that's really cool. Okay, so I've been experimenting with a new way to record, and it seems that I have lost the coloring portion of this video. I do my normal coloring for these, so all I did was use gray colors from the Spectrum Noir Classique line. I used BG 2, 4, 6, and 8, and I just started with my darkest color like I normally do. I do a whole I color the whole image with my lightest color. Then I go in and add the darkest colors from light to dark, and then I go over it and kind of blend everything out. If you're interested in seeing how I do my coloring, definitely check out some of my other videos, and you'll be able to check out my coloring style. So I'm using this 2-inch foam tape from scrapbook.com to adhere the panel to my card base. Again, it's the Simon Hurley white cardstock, and this is a really sturdy cardstock. It makes your card really thick and heavyweight, which makes it feel really super nice quality. And then I'm using some clear sequins to make it look a little bit more fancy. And then I did go ahead and use the scrapbook.com glitter brush pen. This is a clear sparkle, like just a glitter pen, and you just go right over top of your image and it adds a nice layer of sparkle. Really love how that turned out. So here we have our elegant card using the Simon Hurley Create line. I hope you guys love it. Definitely let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, and I hope that I'll see you guys in another video really soon.